Album and Beer Club.
Hello, welcome to Album and Beer Club.
Yeah, and today we are talking about the Clash's debut album, self-titled.
It's called
Clash.
The Clash.
The Clash, yeah. Funny enough, this one that we're going to be talking about is the US version.
Which is quite different from the UK version, isn't it? With the track listing, and is there a few remixes as well or something?
There's a re-recording of White Riot.
Great song.
Yeah, and there is four different tracks on the US one, and they added one as well. So for your money, you get 5 different songs and a different remix. So 6 different tracks on the US one.
It's taken some off, so you don't get the ones that are on the UK one as well, do you?
Which were 48 Hours, Cheat,
Deny.
as Denny as I
calling it.
And Protex Blue.
Which are all a little bit weak, really, aren't they? So you can understand why they were replaced or taken off. Yeah,
I mean, really unusual, but for once, the record label, I think, have got it right.
Well, yeah, because the original album was released in February 1977. Took 3 weeks to record, and it only cost $4,000 as well, which was probably quite, more back then, but still, it's quite cheap, isn't it? $4,000.
Yeah, I mean, and it's it sounds it in a good way. It's nice and raw.
So when the US version, the one we're looking at today, it come out 2 years later.
Yeah,
79. So they had changed a lot and had released singles, hadn't they?
Yeah.
Which I think, we said they must have thought they're too good to miss off the album. So they put them on the debut in the US release.
Yeah, on the US one, you've gained Clash City Rockers, Complete Control, White Man in Hammersmith.
Palais,
I Fought the Law.
Great. Well, it makes it ultimately a better album, doesn't it?
Jail Guitar Doors. Yeah, so basically, like Dan was saying, it's a couple of singles, tracks of EP and a B-side, and it essentially in America was their second album. But I mean, you could get it on.
So what came out first import in the US?
Give 'Em Enough Rope, which is the second official one here.
That's mental, isn't it?
So it's just, so then they thought, right, we can't, in America, they thought, we can't release the first album second and just have it as it is, so let's include some of these tracks.
Some of the tracks that the American market already know because they'd released them as singles
but
and
haven't
stuff.
Sort of got them.
And got them, so put them on the first album, which we're releasing second.
Yeah. But then,
it's all a bit confusing,
But then that must have worked out brilliantly because loads of people in America bought the Clash first album in 77 as an import, sold loads.
You said it was one of the biggest imports.
Yeah, it sold loads of copies, 100,000 copies or something like that. And then the record label got it again because loads of people in the UK probably got the import for the American one because it had those singles on it.
So the American market probably bought it as well again.
Yeah.
And then the UK bought it as an import from America again because it had the singles on it.
Yeah.
So
shrewd marketing,
that's proper marketing, isn't it? Just keep releasing the same album with different songs on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Good idea.
I mean, the American one, I think is brilliant. I think the new tracks, I know a lot of people won't agree. They prefer the original one as it's meant to be, but I love the tracks they've added. Give it that extra quality. In my opinion.
It's a stronger album, isn't it?
Yeah.
The UK one had a few, like we were saying, a few sort of filler kind of tracks.
They're just starting, you can hear it.
Yeah, they're quite basic, sort of garage, sort of rock, innit? Sort of stuff you'd write at college, sort of really quite simple, naive sort of stuff.
Like their song, Garageland, which is the last one on there. And to be honest, probably my least favourite on it because it is a bit of a song you'd write when you first start.
Well, but that was punk, wasn't it? To a certain extent.
Pretty much. And they moved on so quickly. Within the space of 5 years they were together, they had, I mean, because they had a triple album and double album. And
they're only together for 5 years, their whole existence.
77 to Yeah, I think it was 5
God,
years.
that's good
it was,
going, isn't it?
well, I mean, they might have been together longer, but as far as release stuff
yeah.
goes, they weren't together long before they got signed. And as the classic lineup, that was early 80s. So, yeah, it was about...
Good. Oh, a lot of quality stuff and making a big impact for only that short amount of time, isn't they?
Yeah, definitely. I think...
Fair play.
It was probably about 5 albums, but like I said, one was triple, one was a double. So that's, you've got, plus all the singles on their own and EPs, you've probably got about 8 or 9 albums worth.
Yeah. God, that's a lot of output, in it, for that short amount of time.
Yeah, definitely.
Should we get into the track listing then? Because the album kicks off with Clash City Rockers, which is a pretty good one, actually, to start off. Because on the UK version, it's Janie Jones, isn't it? That starts it,
Which I think's fine as well.
That was a good starter as well. I like that song. It's a good one.
Yeah, and Clash City Rockers. That's another good thing they've done with this. They've put Janie Jones as a start of side 2.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, it's a good starter, isn't it, to
yeah,
the side?
I just think they've done it really well, this version.
It reminds me sort of Ramonesy a little bit, that Janie Jones.
It is a lot of...
With the walls and stuff. It's pretty good. I like it.
Yes, Clash City Rockers is the first one.
Yeah.
That's got Topper drumming on that, and you can hear the difference between Topper and old Terry Chimes or...
Terry Chimes, that's a good name.
What am I getting confused?
I don't know. Terry Tibbs.
The
old phone jacker.
I think it is Terry, but they on the sleeve they call him Tory because they're just taking the piss.
Right, yeah.
Because he'd already left. He does the majority of the drumming on the US, all of it on the UK version. He had left the band. They couldn't get another drummer, and so he agreed to drums. I think they took the piss out of him a bit, calling him Tory on the sleeve.
Oh, so when did old Topper turn up then? Halfway through the album, or does he only feature on a couple of the newer ones that are put on it?
It's only the newer ones.
Oh, right, so he wasn't on the UK version at all?
No.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he joined after that.
Right.
And you can really hear the difference because, like on this, Clash City Rockers is Topper, and then the second one, I'm So Bored with USA, is old Tory Chimes.
Yeah, which they specially put on this album for the US market, probably.
Yeah.
I'm So Bored with the USA. Was that on the original?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Keep that one on then. Don't take that one off.
Still relevant though, isn't it?
No, well, yeah.
How can that still be relevant? It's
Because
ridiculous.
the USA are mad.
Yeah. The USA are mad.
The USA, the United States of America, are all mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Then after that, it's Remote Control,
Which was a single off of the first album, obviously the UK version. I mean, but it didn't chart. Well, it didn't chart in the top 40. It got into the top 50, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's good, but with the new songs, it's not as strong now.
I quite like it though.
Yeah, and after Remote Control's Complete Control, and that is a new one that's got Topper on it again. And then
White
Riot, which is the
Is that re-recorded with Topper?
Well, no. Well, see, you might be right. It might just be remixed. Either way, it's a different. It's a different version.
Yes, because it's got a like siren on it, and in the beginning and stuff that I don't remember off the original.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I like that. That's one of my favourites on the album, actually. White Riot.
Yeah, I mean,
It's classic.
it is a bit of a classic, short and sweet punk song, really, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it's really good, really upbeat. Yeah, I really like that. The next one's a classic Clash as well.
Yeah.
White Man in Hammersmith Palais.
I mean, this shows of sort of what's to come, really, doesn't it? You know? And it needs it. It sort of adds a little bit of depth to it and a little different rhythm.
This one wasn't on the UK either, was it? White Man in Hammersmith Palais. No, this has just got more of a. Well, they seem more confident, don't they, on some of the songs that have been added onto this version?
Yeah,
which you can tell.
This is a single sort of. And not long after the album, the UK album, the standalone single, and the funny thing is that we were looking at the producers. Obviously, the US one, there's quite a few because we've got quite a few different sort of recording sessions on it.
Oh yeah, from the singles, the first album, and bits and pieces of EPs and stuff. Yeah, there's going to be different producers.
Yeah, and I think it's Complete Control is Lee Scratch Perry produces it, and that's just That's just mad, isn't it? It's just because he does a great job, and I would never have him down as doing a great job on a punk song.
Well, no, because he's reggae, isn't he?
Well, yeah, and I mean, seen the spliffs he used to smoke. Jesus Christ!
Because did he sort of done a few Bob Marley albums? Did he early Bob Marley sort of?
He done the one that we reviewed
That's right,
early
Soul
on.
Rebel.
I mean, he's a great producer, but he's on another planet. But he done a really structured sort of like a mix.
Which one did he mix? Did you say?
Yeah, Complete Control.
Oh well, yeah, that's a really good song actually.
But then he co-wrote Police and Thieves as well, and it's on this album, so it's a nice little touch, and it sort of ties it in.
That's a great song. That is.
Yeah.
Most people must know that song. You know, not just because of the Clash, but it was originally an old reggae song, wasn't it? Like you said, it was originally written along before, probably in the 60s. Was it 70s? Not quite sure.
When the original was done, but it was. I think it was Junior Marvin and Lee Scratch Perry, and Junior Marvin sung it, and Lee Scratch Perry wrote it with him, and that might have been like early 70s. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So a lot of people probably recognise it from, I think it was on Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels soundtrack.
Oh, right, okay.
I think it was the Clash version. I'm not sure, though. It might have been the original. But anyway, that's coming on later on side 2. But London's Burning. I can't quite remember London's Burning.
Starts off with Joe Strummer. London's Burning. Does that help?
Yes, I've got it.
Got it.
Thought Joe Strummer just walked in.
Yeah, okay. That was amazing.
Yeah. No, that's an alright song. Well, like I say, it can't be that standout because I don't remember.
No, it's
just a nice one. But to finish off the side is probably one of their biggest, well-known songs, I'd say. Which is I Fought the Law.
Another cover.
Which is another cover, yeah. But people know that as a Clash song, don't they, a lot?
I think so. I mean, I've heard about 4 different versions of I Fought the Law, and I like all of them, and that's really unusual. But this version's great. Again, with Topper's drumming, and it's just a really rock-solid cover version, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, they've done quite a few of their big hits with covers, actually, haven't they? Like I Fought the Law, Police and Thieves. Daddy was a bank robber. Was that another cover? I'm not sure.
No, they wrote that one.
All right, but quite a few of them are, aren't they?
I'm not going to get involved in that.
Right, fair enough. Right, side 2 starts, like we said before, Janie Jones, which is great, and that originally started the UK version of this album. Yeah, really strong opener for the album and a strong opener for side 2 as well.
Yeah.
Career Opportunities is a good one. Quite like that.
Yeah, I like that, and that pops up again in Santanista.
Does it?
The triple album. And it's like a really weird kids choir version where they're all singing about what jobs they're going to have when they're older.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, I like the idea, but it's always dangerous when you get kids involved.
Yeah, all I think of is Grandma, We Love You, whatever it bloody was.
And the Grandad one or whatever.
That's the one I mean, Grandpa.
And another one, Grocer Jack.
Oh, God, yeah,
Jesus.
Awful.
That was always
Never
on
get
radio
kids
too.
to sing on a song.
No.
No, unless it's a Christmas song, but then that's also dangerous.
It is.
Yeah.
Said Michael.
Said Michael Jackson. Anyway, Career Opportunities is great. He pretty much names lots of crappy jobs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I quite like it though.
This next one you don't like too much, do you?
I hate it.
Yeah.
What's My Name?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like 15-year-old band has written it.
Well, funny enough,
It's...
I think it was possibly, if it wasn't, it's one of their first songs they've ever written.
Yeah, because it's on both versions. When I was listening to the original, I just didn't like it at all. I'm surprised it stayed on there, to be honest. It's got a really annoying chorus, which obviously the chorus is the standout part of the song, which you want people to remember. And if it's annoying, then it's not helpful.
Well, it's co-written by their first guitarist before Joe Strummer joined. Keith, I'm going to say...
Richards?
Keith Richards. Keith Levine, something like that.
Keith Levine.
He was,
sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds like a name.
Sounds
doesn't
like
it?
a punk guitarist.
He after he left I was going to say Cash then. Left the Clash.
The Clash.
He went on to be guitarist in Peel and a few other
Oh,
different
right,
ones.
yes.
But then that shows how early it was. That What's My Name is a real early one. I don't mind it, but
Yeah, but you're
it's
more
nothing
into
to it.
you're sort of more into your punk than I am, and it is quite a basic song with.
It's very basic.
Yeah, it just. I don't know. If I was in a band and that was one of our songs, I'd say let's ditch that one. It's a bit crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? But there you go. They must have liked it because they kept it on both. And after that's Hate and War. That's all right.
Yeah, I haven't got a lot to say about that.
No, I
I
haven't.
don't mind it.
Yeah.
And then that follows that is Police and Thieves, which we said
earlier is
great,
an absolute
great song.
classic
And
song.
that sits well with White Man in Hammersmith Palais.
Yeah, definitely. Same sort of feel to it, haven't they?
Yeah,
Same,
and they've split them up each side, so that's good.
yeah, similar sort of space in it. I like the spaceness they started having. Rather than straightforward riffs and chords,
Yeah.
they started having just the bass and the drums and a little bit here and there and the choppy guitars. I love the space they started getting a bit later on.
Yeah, it's quite interesting having a punk band mixing it up with a bit of reggae, you know. So
Yeah,
because all
definitely.
the punk bands were just listening to reggae. You didn't have any punk records out really. You had one or two. So
Yeah.
Don Letts was DJing
That's
the club
all the
nights.
sort of dub music, you know, when it was all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
They didn't
going
want to
on.
listen to all the overblown rock and
No,
stuff.
they
so
were all listening to reggae and dub music, weren't they?
which to me sounds amazing. Listening
Yeah.
to dub and reggae and then just playing some punk and that in a club must have just been the most exciting time ever.
Yeah, I bet that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jail Guitar Doors.
No, this was a B-side initially
it?
from a... what single was it? It's one of the singles which is
Well,
included
the only
on
other
here.
single off of the UK version that
Yeah.
was White Riot, and they got
Yeah.
to number 38. So they got into the top 40, and maybe it was the...
No, this is a single from the standalone
Oh,
one.
one of the
Yeah.
ones in between the two
Yeah.
albums. Right, yeah, I'm not sure which one it was then. And Garageland, I can't really remember Garageland. You keep calling it Garage Band. I can't remember.
Well, that's because he says that in it. He goes,
Oh, we're a garage band.
from Garage Land.
Oh, that's bad lyrics.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, you said it was your least favourite song on the album.
Yeah,
so,
I don't
yeah.
like that, but I like the rest of them. So I
Yeah.
mean, that's pretty good going.
No, it
for
is.
me anyway.
All in all, it's a good track listing actually. They've spread out the quality with the fillers quite evenly, I think. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It starts off really well, side one, got some great songs in between with Complete Control, White Riot, White Man, Hammersmith to I Fought the Law. It starts again with Jenny Jones and Police and Thieves, and you know, it's both got some strong sides there, haven't there?
Yeah, definitely.
Couple of duds for me on either side, but every album has them, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, should we do Beer of the Week?
Yes, let's give it a go.
Beer of the Week today is... I don't know why I went round the microphone with that. London Pride. Look at that. And this is a Fuller's beer.
Yeah, Fuller's. I'm not sure they're overly popular now. They're not that trendy, but
Well, it's a big rugby sponsoring beer, isn't it? So
is it?
the Six Nations coming up, you'll probably see a lot more of the adverts about it and stuff.
It's 4.7.
Yeah, it's quite good. We've been drinking it today, which is lovely. And what is the link, Rich?
Well, London Pride. I mean, you don't have to be Donald Trump to guess what it is.
It's because they're from London.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Well, I mean, as a band, they're from London, and
Yeah.
obviously they
And they
have
write
quite
about London a
They
lot.
write, yeah. I mean, you got a song on here called "London's Burning,"
Yeah.
and later on they had "London Calling,"
Yep.
and
Yeah, they've got one about Hammersmith Palais, which is in London.
yeah,
And Garageland, when they're playing in a garage, their garage was in London.
was it?
I assume so.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Yeah, so that was Beer of the Week. Fuller's London Pride.
4.7 apparently.
4.7, and it's really nice. We recommend it if you're going to be watching a rugby soon. Anyway, let's have a look at the artwork. Great album cover.
Very good.
There we go, get the shine off of that. That's excellent, isn't it?
The photo was taken by Paul his sister.
Took that. She's pretty good. Although the drummer isn't there because I guess it's when they didn't have the drummer. So
yeah, it was at this point where they
kicked out old. What was his name?
Well,
Terry Tibbs. Whatever his name was.
He left apparently, so
And
they were looking for one at that point.
And then Topper had joined them by the time this version had come out.
Yeah.
That's why there's songs including him in it.
Yes.
So yes, that's an excellent album cover. I love the colours. I love the black and white photocopy look of it with no. Yeah, it's just like.
That is the rights of Notting Hill Carnival.
What? Yes,
so that works out brilliantly. Yeah.
Yeah, and it all together, it's a good package. I think it's a great first debut album, actually. We know our worst ones on there.
Yeah.
Mine is What's My Name, and yours is Garageland.
Yeah.
But what are our favourites on this album?
Oh, well, to be honest, there's quite a few, actually.
There are a few. It's quite hard to choose just one, isn't there?
Yeah. I don't know, really. Yeah,
mine keeps changing.
Yeah, I would say there's about 4 or 5 that I actually really like. So it's
Yeah, I mean, I really like White Riot.
Yeah.
Because it's not too obvious, although it is quite obvious because it was the main single off this album. But it's not as obvious as I Fought the Law and Police and Thieves.
Yeah.
Or even White Man in Hammersmith Ballet.
Yeah.
But my favourite 2 off of it are Police and Thieves and White Man and Hammersmith Ballet, I think. It's closely followed by White Riot.
Showing that different sort of rhythm and
yes,
everything.
I love the way they were going.
Yeah.
And you could hear it coming on this. Well,
Yeah,
it already
definitely.
happened because this album come out. Anyway, it's too confusing to go back into that. But yes.
Yeah.
And your favourite, you just can't choose.
No, I'd say there's about 4 or 5. And they're, it's going to be Police and Thieves and
great.
White Man in Hammersmith. I do like Clash City Rockers.
Yeah.
I Fought the Law. Yeah. Only
Can't
one
choose.
I don't. Only
choose.
one I don't really like. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. We've said there's only one. There's probably only one each that we don't like. So all in all, it's a decent album. I'm going to give it a good 7. I think 7 out of 10 for a debut. That's good.
Yeah, a sort of mixed debut.
Yeah, well, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard.
Do you know what? As the original one, the UK one, I would give it a 6.
But this one, you'd give.
I'd probably give this an 8.
Oh, there we go.
I think it's really solid.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll give it a 7. The original probably a 6 as well. But with the extra songs, I think it's just that much more quality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
Right.
so definitely get either versions. They're both worth it, but this one especially.
They are. They're brilliant. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Album and Beer Club.